Welcome back into another episode of NA Now. I'm Brandon Hofstra, joined here with Colten St. Clair, the head coach of the Minnesota Wilderness. Colt, first off, congratulations on this new opportunity with the Wilderness. How excited are you to get things going?
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. Very excited. Obviously, it's that time of year once, you got all the planning done and now you just got to wait for the guys to get in. So, that's a little bit hectic, but once that gets settled in, it's always a fun feeling.
Definitely. Obviously, you've had some coaching experience before now joining the Minnesota Wilderness, but you got into junior hockey with the Omaha Lancers. And then you went to the Sioux City Musketeers, where you were crowned a champion a few years back, spent another year there, now taking over this job. How have those roles prepared you now for a head coach job here in the NAHL with the Wilderness?
I think for one, it's the people I worked with.
Mhm.
You always learn a lot from the people around you and the people that you trust. Obviously Dave Wilkie was the head coach in Omaha. Luke Strand was the head coach my first year in Sioux City, and then Jason Kersner last year. I think you take a little bit of things, that they do, and maybe you got to find a way though to form it to your identity and within your personality. So I think that's just the biggest thing I'm doing. You still got to stay true to yourself and who you are. You can't be fake. The guys will see right through it. But it's just something I'm really looking forward to. I've been looking to be a head coach the last couple of years, and just really, excited to learn and just be a part of such a great group.
100%. Now that you're the bench boss officially, what kind of play style should we expect to see from you?
Yeah, I think just for us, it's going to be relentless for one. Obviously, it's you have some things in mind based off of main camp of your personnel that you want to form your identity around. But I think the biggest thing for us, we're gonna be work based. I think from there you go into the skill piece and in the hockey sense, but you can't do all the things the right way unless you have a good work base. I think that's just gonna be our biggest thing.
It's been kind of a whirlwind of a summer for you, obviously taking over this job, then going right into the NAHL draft, coming out to Nashville for the coaches' meetings. Now you're finally kind of settling down up there. But any returners that you've identified, you mentioned that you guys just had main camp, but anybody that you've identified as some key contributors this season and maybe some leadership roles as well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't really ever want to single anybody out. I think with our group, very excited because just from main camp and having the returners back, or even guys that are starting in the USHL, just really good group of young men. I think in addition that we're getting back who he started with the Wilderness last year, and he's back with us again now is Joe Cesario.
Mhm.
Adam Johnson's going to be a big time leader for us as well. Evan Pejos will be back returning. We got Eddie Shepler, who's just a great human being. Just a good depth player, good role player, great leader. Bringing in on the back end, really, we got Carson Lieber coming back. Then we have like a couple kids that are starting the USHL, like I said, and then Nick Erickson right now, who's just coming back from injury, but goaltender for the team last year. So Oliver Stumple coming back as well. So I think there's a good blend of truthfully each one of those players is a little bit different.
Right.
So it's kind of exciting to have a little bit of everything. But just really excited to really get to know those guys too. Their feet have been on the ground here. And with the leadership group, we're, going to be relying on those guys too.
Definitely. Brett Skinner, obviously, you and him coached against each other in the USHL. He laid a pretty good foundation for you to come in and take over this team. Uh, Advancing all the way to the Robertson Cup last year, you guys now have a bit of a target on your back in the Midwest Division, which is a pretty hectic division, goes up and down every other weekend. But what's it going to take in order to repeat that success of last season and possibly go a bit further than where it ended?
Yeah, I think the target on your back's always a good thing.
Mhm.
I don't want this to come off in a you know egotistical way, but last year I felt that our team in Sioux City had the same thing after winning a Clair Cup. So I think I actually got to learn a lot from that.
Right.
But I think it's truthfully you just got to worry about we got to worry about ourselves, and you got to take it day by day. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's at the end of the day, whenever, you know, as an athlete or as a coach or a competitor, you're always looking for the end result.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you want that so bad, but at the same time, sometimes you forget the journey along the way. And for us, that's just going to be the biggest thing. It's just day by day. Like
Right.
that's it. You win the day, and that's really what we're going to go by.
Yeah. Colten, you've been to the NAHL showcase on the other side wearing other team logos here on your chest, but now this upcoming season, obviously you're going to be representing the Minnesota Wilderness. How excited are you for this event coming up, this the spectacle, the greatest show on ice, what we call it, being a great experience and all these scouts and everybody there to represent your team?
Very excited. It's a great opportunity for the league. It's a great opportunity for the players in our team, you know, to be seen. You know, and also I know teams don't have their final roster that weekend, but it's just great to kind of, you know, get together and see everybody else's identity and what type of players that they have. And at the same time, like I said, it's about our group and our guys, and you know, every opportunity that I can help them with or our staff can help them with to be seen is just it's something great and something that we want to be a part of, and it's just a great event.
Yeah. One more for you. The travel, it's going to be a little bit different for you. You get to go by a plane now this season. How excited are you to get up to Alaska and kind of see some different parts of the country?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think we pretty fortunate too the timing that we're going to Alaska. You know, we're going early October, and I think that's you know, one, it's going to be still pretty nice there, but at the same time, I think that's if you look at it on the hockey standpoint and our team standpoint, I think that's a great opportunity for guys to get, you know, a good 9 days in of team bonding early on. You know, you're going to be
Definitely.
living together in hotel rooms that long, the long travel, and competing with each other. So I think that's, you know, something really looking forward to.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time, man, and we will see you in a few weeks coming up for the NAHL showcase. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.